This will be the word of the day right now. I'm All Hunter Jr., the truth and not a rumor. You heard the voice of the boss, Miss Montoya I. Martin. Say hello to the people, Miss Montoya.
Hey, I'm here. I'm here.
In the
In the
flesh,
flesh.
World Traveler.
World traveler.
I love the t-shirt. This t-shirt Tuesday,
This
so let me know
t-shirt
what's up with your
Tuesday has to
t-shirt.
represent for Ghana, yes.
So Healthy Junk Food
Africa's
is going
on the
to Ghana.
map, yes, with a healthy junk food. We're gonna try to go forward with that and
Oh, there we go.
Get that thing popping and percolating.
I've got a lot of things in my brain that I want to do.
Okay, we're gonna try to pull out some of those things that's
Yeah.
going on in your brain, young lady, and see what it is that we really need to know. Because Ghana, going to Ghana, that is dope. That is dope,
It's
man.
pure dope AF. I'm gonna I'll give me a
Dope,
shirt.
Dope AF?
You don't know what
Oh,
AF?
dope AF.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
I
I'm
got
sorry.
to give me a shirt that says that.
Okay, once again, it is T-shirt Tuesday. My joint right here. In grind we trust. You know what I mean? Make sure you keep getting your grind on for reasons that I will tell you about in just a little while. Also, Desiree, your T-shirt is T-shirt Tuesday.
Oh,
Yes, it's homecoming week.
I'm a
Yes, get
TSU.
geeked, people.
Oh my goodness!
Get geeked.
Raise the roof. I love the hat. By the way,
thank you.
the hat is super dope.
You don't know nothing about getting geeked.
I don't.
Just pretend.
It's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, it's MTSU homecoming also.
Boo.
That's messed up right there.
That doesn't matter.
If you guys look in the corner, you'll be able to see that we're live streaming right now. We're on YouTube. All you have to do is go and click that link, and you'll be able to keep up with us for the entire show. I know a lot of people have reached out and said that they like when we actually like do the entire show, like when we can't record it or whatever and do the audio. So now we're making a way that you can see us and everything. And my left side profile right here is rather handsome. I got
Got the salt and pepper
yeah,
going.
salt and pepper popping and percolating right there. Let me. Where do we need to go now? We've been off a week, so we got a lot of things to get to. You'll click that light. I'm chocolate. I need. There we go. There we go. You okay? You good?
Gracious.
We got a lot of football information. Let me just say this. I'm talking about the Titans, talk about the Bears, talk about the Falcons. And who's the other two? Let me. Where do we need to go now? I think that's my voice. Bears, Titans, Cowboys, and the Falcons. Yes, those 4 teams. People that like the Cowboys, just tell you this right now. You're not going to hear much information. You're going to hear one piece of information that will take you for the next 3 weeks. And that's just how it's going to be. Because after I say this, you'll know why I'm not going to be talking about the Cowboys in-depthly, analysis, breaking down the game and all that. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. Because it won't matter. It's going to be a moot point. But you got to listen to the show to understand for me to tell you why. Also, Titans fans, what we saw this past Sunday, I really believe that that's the way it's going to look for the next 5-6 years. I'm telling you right now. Lot simpler run game, not all this, read option mess. No. Just give it to the horses and let them run. Because DeMarco Murray, Derrick Henry, and my guy Eminem, they did work. They did work this past week. Also, we got a lot of entertainment information to relate to you. First of all, did you guys know? Big shouts out to Solange. Solange now has the #1 album in the United States. Did you guys know this?
Oh, really?
I didn't know she put out one.
What's the single that's been on the radio?
I don't know.
How they promote it?
I don't know.
Oh.
What I do know is
It's and it's #1
it is #1.
on whose chart?
America's. Exactly. I just report the news. I don't even ask no questions about it.
Yeah, that's great.
But that's crazy to me. That is super duper crazy to me. That now it's now being reported that that's the first time in history that 2 sisters have had #1 albums in America. I can't even think of 2 other sisters that sing. So I guess that's correct.
See, I would care a lot more if they promoted it a lot. Unfortunately, I really just don't care.
Actually, somebody was telling me that it's supposed to be a dope album. They were like,
I'm not saying it's not. They didn't tell anybody.
"This is true." I feel you. I feel you. Desiree said she don't care because they didn't tell her. I'm with you. I didn't know neither. I was like, she got an album out.
Mm.
It's called something about sitting at the round table, having coffee at the round table, something like that. I don't know.
That's probably why it's so good, because she had coffee at the round table.
More than likely, that's what it was.
I'm sorry, I'm cold. I mean,
Also, this week's music is brought to you by Hustle Gang Over Everything. They got Hustle Gang, the guys at Grand Hustle, have a brand new mixtape out. When I say that joint is dope and hidden like a hammer, that is exactly what it's doing. Big shouts out to Tip. Big shouts out to DJ MLK. They're doing their thing out there, man. Very, very much so. Baseball news we're going to get to it. My Cubs lost last night, but you know what I'm saying? We're still in the thick of things. We're playing the San Francisco Giants. We'll hear more about that. Got college football. Big shouts out to UT, although they lost. They dropped one, but it's all good. Also, Chinese trap music. You're going to want to hear that. You're definitely going to want to hear the Chinese trap music. I didn't understand any of it, but when I say it was dope, believe that. Also, Sign of the Times is about adequate information and what is adequate information and what is not. So make sure you stay tuned on the next part of the show, Overtime, and we'll be more of that. Also, once again, see you see this right here? We live streaming, baby. Live streaming YouTube. Make sure you go to the link, and then you'll be able to see that. We'll be back more with Surround Sound Podcast.
Healthy junk food.
Two seconds. My thumb's too big for this. Okay. Oh, and then I just hit it again. One more time. Surround Sound Podcast sponsored by
Healthy junk food.
of Ghana now. Not even national.
Yeah, we're gonna be international. Watch me do it.
Watch me work. I ain't mad at you. This and we'll be back in a second, y'all.
It's a terrible delay.
yeah. But it was free software.
It's food. Yeah. So Facebook can't get it tonight.
No wonder. Oh.
What?
I don't even want to tell you.
Please don't.
See, he does that. He
Don't
just.
do it. Don't tell me.
I don't even want to tell y'all what just happened.
He
I
didn't-
was wondering.
He didn't record anything.
No, I recorded it all, but I had it on only me. Like my privacy setting was only me, and I was wondering. I was like, ain't nobody peeked in or nothing.
That's,
So they did.
No one could see it because I had my privacy setting set to only me. So I was the only one that could see it. Yeah.
But they can get the recording.
and I told my boyfriend to tune in tonight.
Okay. Well, hold on. We're gonna delete this and start over.
We gotta move. I mean, just post it.
Yeah,
Just
post
post
it.
it.
We're gonna do some
We'll
more
share
live
it.
stuff afterwards, right?
We gotta move forward.
We gotta move forward. Okay, then if you say so.
Yeah.
Just post it. Yeah. We'll take the L.
It's crazy. I was like, ain't nobody.
So the rest of the show is gonna be live too.
Yeah.
Okay. And only YouTube, not Facebook.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, on YouTube until we actually do another one.
Y'all gotta let's interact. Let's see who's interacting with us.
Well,
Say
he
something to
just
the camera,
opened it up.
Ruben.
Oh snap! Yeah, we
Oh,
are.
they can hear us. They've been.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just gonna keep going. It's just gonna
So
keep
it's
going.
not
the
on
whole show.
private anymore.
No, that was my YouTube. I mean, that was my Facebook Live that was on
So
private.
you was doing live. Okay, and we got
That right there
YouTube
is for-
live going.
Yeah,
Just got two
Okay,
people
so
watching.
what else we need? Periscope. I need to pull the Periscope out. What we doing?
that's another one though.
Periscope. It's not reliable.
It's not. Okay. Troy. We had a little too much fun over here. We almost ready
Y'all
to
better come on. Shit, I got home.
rock and roll. All right. Make sure you got the right mic. That's your mic. That's your
This
mic.
is me.
Yeah, that should be yours. Hit that on button so we can make sure.
Hello.
I can't hear her, Troy. Can you hear her?
Do I need my headphones?
You do need a It's a little dish that's right that got the little jacks in it. I just, you know what? My mind been on that right there.
Yeah. So is it working? It's a delay, but it's is it working pretty good?
Yeah, if it's on, it's working. Okay, you gonna give it that? It's a.
Don't use these.
Okay, so it's a little jack. It's some jacks in the
I
cup.
forgot to grab it because I just saw that and wanted to
Okay.
get that to
Am I
her.
here or here?
You should go right there. But yeah, I hope. If not,
Oh yes, I can.
you hear me?
Very
Okay.
well.
Okay, Trizor, can you hear? Okay, start talking, Montoya. Let's make sure this is yours. Okay, try to turn it down and just see can you still hear yourself. 1 2 1 2. My check. Okay. That's what's up. Man, that was crazy. I can't believe I did that whole thing and didn't even.
That's all right. You can still, will it alert people when you take it off of private? Do you get the same kind of alerts or? How's it?
I shared it again. We gonna see. YouTube family, I made a big bonehead mistake. When you do Facebook Live, make sure that you take your privacy setting off. Cause I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, because I got the notification that you were live.
You just
on
couldn't
YouTube.
view. Oh, okay, on YouTube.
Yeah,
okay.
I could see it. I didn't get the Facebook one.
Yeah, because it was nothing to.
Oh,
nothing, you
that's
couldn't see.
on private on Facebook.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I
yeah.
did get the one for YouTube though.
Well, hey, that's the rules of the game sometimes, YouTube fam. Okay, now we're back. Actually, guys, we're about to start the show. We're about to give you what you are getting now is like just the raw, the raw, unedited. You're gonna see behind the scenes. You're gonna see me fall.
Bloopers and
Man, bloopers. Yes, many of those as you have already caught up with. So that's
Idiot.
crazy.
Had this in one bite.
Okay, doke. Okay, yeah, you found the joint.
Might have to do some foot action. So
I mean, if you get your feet together, everything else seems to work
And we
out
still got
okay.
them blankets and everything over there too, so
they have germs.
probably. I believe you. Okay, I don't even need this right now. Yes, sir. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We're coming live from Music Row Studios. This is the Surround Sound Podcast brought to you by sponsor Healthy Junk Food of Nashville. Miss Montoya I. Martin is in the building also. What's going on, Montoya?
Word.
Ball of laughs already. Thanks to everyone for rocking with us on Surround Sound Podcast starting lineup on Facebook Live. I made a bonehead error. I, for some reason, had my privacy setting to where only I can see it, and I'm looking at my phone like, why is nobody like clicked in right now? And that was the exact reason, because no one could see it. Thanks to everyone viewing us live right now. We're streaming live on YouTube, so I appreciate you for checking in with us right there, like that. Make sure you also check us out on our Instagram page and on our Facebook fan page. Just search Surround Sound Podcast. D, what's happening? Miss D Holiday.
Nothing much, just hanging out. Just
I
hanging
hear you.
out.
Desiree got that voice.
She does. She's so
She got
calm
that
and cool.
voice, that quiet storm.
That's right. Also, YouTube fam, make sure you check out Desiree on Soundcheck Monday. What is it? Monday afternoon, Monday morning?
Monday in between
Midday-ish.
Yes.
Okay, then that's what's up, man. Make sure she's gonna keep you abreast to everything that's going to be coming on like today's show. So that's super dope. I really thank Desiree for doing such. We're just going to run right into the Funky 4 plus 1 mode. Just like that. College football is where we're going to start off. UT, number 9 in the polls. UT 5-1 also. They dropped a heartbreaker to the Aggies of Texas A&M. In overtime, they lost 45-38. On the first play of the second overtime, Dobbs, he threw an interception. However, one thing I can say about Dobbs, he's a dope quarterback. I won't say I've dismissed him. However, I just thought maybe he's a product of the system. Maybe the players that he was playing around were just a little better. However, if they'd have won that game, he would have been in national Heisman Trophy winner type of status. And also on top of that, he still has a chance. You know, he brought his team back from 21-0 deficit. And next week they play the defending national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide. So he has another chance to maybe possibly put himself into not national championship, but Heisman Trophy winner type of status. And also, if he wins, national championship aspirations also. One time to the University of Memphis, they defeated the Temple Owls by scoring 27 unanswered points. Way to go, Memphis Tigers. Also, they're just playing like a unit now. The special team scored a TD. A late interception by the defense means that they're playing as a cohesive unit. And that spells trouble for the next opponent, Central Florida. They'll be playing down there in Orlando. So let's root on those Tigers. Another Tennessee team, university team that's looking pretty good. Vandy, they've lost three of their last 4 by 7 points or more at that. So it's not like they're getting blowed out. They just have to finish the game. Last week they played at UK, and it was no different. They lost 20-13. Offense right now is the Achilles heel of Vanderbilt Commodores. They just got to score more points. They have a 19 points per game average, and they're going to need a lot more when they play UGA. Actually, Saturday, right here in Nashville. MTSU is our homecoming is coming next week. We're 4-1. We defeated North Texas 30-13. One time to Brent Stockstill. He threw for just under a shade under 300 yards. Next week they got the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Speaking of homecoming week, Miss
It's a whole nother something else when you start talking about TSU.
MTSU has a strong homecoming, but TSU is in another stratosphere.
Yeah, it's like apples and oranges.
It is. Any big plans, anything going on that we looking at that you may be a part of? Or
No.
Just as far as hanging out,
No.
you're just gonna enjoy. Okay, we'll take that.
I did all that so much when I was in college that nowadays I just do a little bit, very little. I enjoy chilling.
You enjoy chilling. I ain't mad at that. Desiree, Miss Holiday, anything you think about anything that you might be doing for homecoming festivities?
Unfortunately, I'm going home for the weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was the only time me and my boyfriend had time together to go home. So, again, I marched in the band.
Oh, yeah.
3.5 years.
And that's like a whole
every day. I've been to every game. I've been to every homecoming. Ain't nothing new.
Right.
So
you're going to take a break also.
I
Go
will.
see the fam.
I might be a bad alumni. I haven't been since I graduated to homecoming.
Well, you only, 2-3 years?
Yeah, removed.
Yeah, so
But she was in the band, though. Like, band is turned up.
They
if
super
you
turned
don't know what's going on in the band.
I don't. I played ball. I played just football. I'm not a band person.
And I'm still trying to think of a good, homecoming band story for you. So if you want one later,
we're going to come back. Okay, when we do Facebook Live
overtime,
we're going to come back and hear your story. Number 2, not number 2, but finishing up with TSU. Once again, yes, it's homecoming week. They encountered their first loss of the season. They lost in the squeaker to Eastern Illinois, 35-34. A missed TSU field goal with 3 minutes left helped the Panthers hold on to the win down there up there in Charleston. Number 2, Doug Baldwin. Doug Baldwin is a Seattle Seahawks wide receiver who has been outspoken about police brutality, and it appeared on the weekly edition of Any Given Wednesday with Bill Simmons on HBO. And he claimed that some NFL owners have taken a stand and told players to do certain things when it comes to the national anthem and, just basically protest, period. And he went on to say that NFL owners have taken a stand and told players to do certain things, which I think is egregious. There's been owners that have told their players to do specific things or to not do specific things regarding the national anthem and protest, Baldwin said. The one quote that I was informed of was, "You're going to stand on the line with your hand on your heart and you're going to sing the national anthem because this is my stage." And that was courtesy of USA Today. Any thoughts on that, Montoya?
Well, I cram to understand why one human being wants to control another one. I can't get past that fundamental. Do you not have, you got too much time on your hands to be trying to control the next person?
Yeah.
Everybody's not supposed to be the same. Why you want this person to be just like you? Like, we got enough yous.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody has a right to be an individual.
What's also incredible about that, Montoya, is that most people think about, or they most how can I say it without alienating a certain people? A lot of people talk about the Constitution and talk about the things that happened during it. If that's the case, you have to acknowledge all the Constitution. You can't just acknowledge some of it. So when it comes to freedom of speech and some of these things, you have to think about it. You don't have to roll with it. Number 3, Layla Ali. It was reported on a lot of media services that Layla Ali was like really with the All Lives Matter campaign. However, now she may still very well be, but she's also saying that she's standing with Colin Kaepernick. And actually, Colin is set to start Sunday versus the Buffalo Bills, so that's going to be something really, really dope to see. The guy that has had so much intrigue about him, has so many people talking about him, to actually see him actually play in his first NFL game in a long time. Number 4, we got coverage of the Major League Baseball playoffs. My Cubs ended the season with 103 wins. That is super dope for them, and I am so happy. They won the first 2 games of their series against the San Francisco Giants, NLDS. However, they lost last night by 1 run in 13 in like the 13th inning. So super dope for the Cubs. They got 1 down. They actually played tonight, so we're gonna see what happens with that. The last thing on the Funky Soul Plus One Mo comes from the presidential debate, and I'll breathe right there. I honestly, folks, I understand now why a lot of Americans like Donald Trump. Yes, I know. I understand it now, guys. Donald Trump is a bully. And that's what a lot of Americans like. A lot of Americans have bosses that have like an extremely large ego, and that's what a lot of Americans are used to. That's just flat foot out, that's just how it is. On top of that, America wants to be a bully.
America is a bully. Let's not
Americans.
We're not pretending.
Americans want to be the best in everything, and they want to push everybody else to the side when it comes to things that they can push people to the side on.
I agree.
The Middle East, for one, America will always be in the Middle East because it's certain things. It's something about the Middle East, Montoya, more than just the physical properties. It is something about the Middle East that I don't think we quite yet have understood. Because just for it to be oil, that's not good enough to me. It's something else that's over there. I'm not sure right now. Maybe I'm just thinking out loud, I guess. Mm-hmm. But it's something more. Also, Donald Trump, this dude, let me start all the way back. This past weekend, some things came out. He was having a conversation with one of the Bush's cousins, Billy Bush. He's not on TV anymore, but once upon a time he was on the Today Show. He actually just got canceled, taken off the Today Show. Well, he talked about grabbing women by certain body parts.
Who, Donald Trump did?
Yes. Donald Trump talked about grabbing women by certain body parts and making them like it, things of this nature. Well, when asked about it, he never really all the way said that he was apologetic about it. He moved right on to other things. Hey, and that baffles me. When you're trying to win a race, especially against a woman, and you know there are going to be a lot of women that are going to go and vote for Hillary Clinton because they identify with her. How you didn't like remorsefully apologize is beyond me. I just don't get that part of that guy. Donald Trump, he's a strange character.
Yeah.
You were out of the country. Were you out of the country? You were still in Ghana when this was happening.
I'm not sure. I don't.
You wouldn't have
into the
watched.
foolery
You wouldn't have
anyway.
watched it anyway.
I don't have a clue what you're talking about. I'm like, oh, okay.
Well,
You done said something else to
Wait.
it? I mean, why?
Wait till overtime. I blogged about this and tweeted about this, so you'll be able to hear more about it. We'll be back in just a second with more of the podcast, but first we got some of that Grand Hustle music, Hustle Gang business, y'all. Double play with also Hustle Gang Depends. More on the podcast, y'all. We back in a second. You hit the button this time. Okay, everybody. YouTube, that was our first segment. It's called the Funky 4+1 Mo. Make sure you just stay right there. Now, you're just going to have to wait until we come back, but it's never long. But
or maybe we need to start playing music in the studio.
Or we can start singing also. We're going to start singing like me and Montoya used to do. Now, but you know what? It's a way that we can hear it over here.
Yeah.
But the quality would just be horrible.
Oh, it's not good.
No, it won't be good. But yeah, y'all just stay tuned. Talk amongst yourselves. And hey, also, if you have questions or something, make sure you type them in the box, and then we can actually talk and have a dialogue or something like that going on about whatever we talked about or whatever you want to know. We'll try our best to either answer it or get you to the place where
you need to be.
Yeah, where you need to be so you can find out the answer. Maybe just let us know what you found out.
You moving it? Why are you moving?
So you can have it.
Oh no, I'm okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you take all the heat.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm okay. Yeah, I'm good.
Who am I? I'm tired.
Ruben, he's talking to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna talk. You know what? I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk more about it on the second half in overtime.
Oh, so that was an old comment, huh?
But it just came out.
I mean,
But yeah, it was supposedly
that's his thinking.
11 years ago. Say what now?
That's his thinking.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like he
least
still
he
didn't
honest.
really even apologize. Like, dude, I
At least
understand.
he honest about it.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think a lot of Americans like him because
Yeah.
I noticed every time. I guess I'll put the camera on me a little bit.
go for it.
I notice every time I go to like look at news stuff to post on the fan page,
Mhm.
Donald Trump has like the monopoly on the headlines.
Yeah.
Like every other headline.
Well, yeah,
On
because
everything.
he's always doing something foolish.
I mean,
And it's good TV. Everybody likes that type of stuff.
Yeah.
We on foolish TV all day long.
And it's crazy because he says that the media is like not giving an accurate representation of him. So that's kind of like crazy to me. Like, dude, you just sit up here and said that you
Troy,
gonna.
you got to come over here so we can see everyone in the picture.
Yeah.
we're on.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Get your face on. Get your face ready.
And that's what kills me. Like, dude, if you understand you might have strong beliefs
Mm-hmm.
or whatever you may have, and that's fine. But you got to know if you, even though you didn't know it came out, but you have to know that if that came out, that you're gonna have to like do some real apologizing. Although that has not been a part of his entire campaign apologizing, but
Right.
you just got to know that
Eh,
that you're gonna have to say like I'm sorry and.
Well, let me say
whatever.
this. He has not lived his life with the idea of politics in his future.
Yeah, I believe that.
'Cause
Hillary Clinton,
he's not
Harry
politician.
Reid, Mitt Romney, Paul Ryan, all of those guys have lived their life,
Mhm.
their adult life, with politics in mind.
Mhm.
So they do all sorts of things in their everyday life to keep that kind of stuff sterile.
Mm-hmm.
All of them do that.
Mm-hmm.
He never has.
And then
So
11
of
years
course
ago,
there's
he
going to be
wasn't
all
thinking about none of
sorts. Of course there'll be all sorts of
things
craziness
that come up.
that's going to
come
come
out.
up because he's not taking any time or any foresight to sterilize that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's just not who he's been.
Yeah, I definitely agree. But that's what's
'Cause
even
he-
stranger though.
He at the debate he even said, I'm calling myself a politician, and I'm surprised to call myself a politician.
And that's what
like,
I'm
dude,
saying. Like that's what's even stranger about the whole thing to me is because you know that you're not a politician. So
Right.
it would seem like you would be taking advice from as many people that know about the political spectrum as possible. I don't know.
Republicans don't even want him anymore.
Say what now?
They don't even stand behind him anymore.
No, yeah,
Republicans.
and all the Republicans basically saying,
No.
we're good. Please step down.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah.
Fun season.
That it is. It's definitely a
Terrible.
season. We coming back with the entertainment, and then this is when I'm gonna ask you a lot about your Ghanaian friends and all that good stuff. That's cool. I can't. Man, this is wild, man. This is wild. Every time I think about it,
There we go. That's good.
I rode the mafia. Say what now? Okie dokie.
Hmm.
What'd you say?
The song was went off.
No, it's already recorded.
Oh, we just taking a break. Is that what we're
Yeah, we were just taking a break. Oh, you say we're ready now?
He kind of pieces it as we go too.
What happened now? What you say?
I said he pieces it together as we go.
Oh
Yeah. Yeah, y'all are geniuses.
Thank you.
Make it look real nice.
All we have to do is start on time. We'll be epic.
All right, welcome back, folks. It's Around Sound Podcast. I am Al Hunter Jr., the truth and not a rumor, and we are with Miss Montoya I. Martin, our sponsor, and the owner of Healthy Junk Food of Nashville and of Healthy Junk Food of Ghana. And we will be talking to her more about that in just a second. First up, though, on our entertainment section, got celebrity birthdays, we got an anniversary, and we got just remembering a death also. When it comes to Memphis music, 3 6 Mafia is like a cornerstone. Also, we got A-Ball and MJG. Now we got Yo Gotti. Now we got Young Dolph. But a year ago, Sunday, Kusta Nigga, that was his name. Kusta Nigga.
Wow.
Yeah, Kusta Nigga passed away, man. but it's crazy though, folks, because he's now being credited with starting a whole, thought process or whole type of rap style. And Migos definitely is part of that rap style. Drake is part of that rap style. Some more of these newer cats, Uzi Vert, they're part of that rap style, So Lil Uzi Vert, you not familiar?
Uzi.
Lil Uzi Vert at that. Girl, you're so crazy. But yeah, that man is his music and his style are still living on. Going ahead and getting into celebrity birthdays. Maya, my baby mama, one of. She's 36. Mario Lopez, we know his name. You got it. Everybody got to know Mario Lopez. Name. You don't know Mario Lopez? So, I'll say this. Hey, Preppy.
Did y'all hear that sigh?
Mario Lopez from Saved by the Bell fame. And also, he's on Extra now, one of the entertainment news shows. He's 42. Brett Favre turned 46. Cupid. Who is Cupid?
Cupid.
I remember seeing
he
it.
had like one hit.
The Cupid Shuffle dude?
I don't know.
You know-
No, that was like a group, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, that's a person.
It was
I
a
don't
person,
know.
and he just seems so familiar. And I meant to, look it up real quick.
I remember the song. I think
Oh.
it was like just one song, and he got on.
I thought that was Cupid Shuffle dude.
I'll have an update for you in just a moment.
No.
Okay. Well, we'll have an update
Who
on
is-
Cupid. Cupid. Anyway, Cupid turned 33. He's our age. Tyler James Williams. Everybody hates Chris. You know the brother. Well, not the brother, but actual Chris. He's turning 24. John Lennon. He 1940 to 1980. You know, I take it he died this week
His birthday
in
would have been.
1980. Or
His
is his
birthday
birthday?
would have been this week.
Oh, his birthday would have been this week. Okay,
Mhm.
okay, I can do that. Sharon Osbourne, she's 64. Steve Burns of Blues Clues. Is that the dude?
Yeah.
The Blues Clues dude.
Blues Clues guy. Yeah.
Wow.
Steve. Blues
Steve.
can do. So can you. Pew.
Okay,
Whatever
wow,
he
he's
said.
43. That's dope. And Nick Swarton is 40. I heard they were, speaking of Blues Clues, one, I heard they were bringing back Fraggle Rock to HBO. And number two,
That
exactly.
was my joint back
Exactly.
in the day.
And then they're canceling, are they canceling SpongeBob?
There have been so
It's
many.
another show that they're canceling.
I
I forgot. I'm sorry.
would be surprised. They've threatened to cancel SpongeBob many times.
Really?
Is
Wow.
Fraggle
Yeah.
Rock gonna be like new and improved, or is it gonna be like the original?
Stay tuned. We'll have more info on that in weeks to come.
Yeah, Cupid Shuffle guy.
Okay, Cupid Shuffle. Yeah, okay then. I can dig that. On to you.
Cupid. Yeah, that's what they say in the song. Remember at the beginning? Yeah, okay, never mind.
Oh, okay.
No.
Montoya.
Yeah.
Tell us again. You went to Ghana.
I did. I went to Accra, Ghana, in West Africa. I
Okay.
did that maybe about a week or so ago. I stayed for about 9 or 10 days while we were on fall break. Yes, I did.
Just for my mental. Why did you go?
Several reasons. The Ghanaian family that I'm close with, they lost one of their family members, and I wanted to go down there and be supportive because they have always been supportive of healthy junk food. Secondly, is because several years ago I did a DNA analysis on my mom and dad, and both of them, the bloodline came back strong for West Africa. Now, I don't know if it's Nigeria. I don't know if it's Ghana. I don't know. But I just so happen to know a Ghanaian family.
Mm-hmm.
And so I attached myself to them so that I could get some international travel in.
Okay, so you adopted them. They
Yes,
didn't
yes.
adopt you.
They're such a cool family. Oh, my goodness gracious. And then we got healthy junk food on deck because everybody across the country, across the globe want some popsicles. They want some ice cream, want some frozen treats.
that
So-
are natural at that.
Yes, and so why not set up shop in Ghana when they don't have nearly as much red tape to go through to set up a business down
Mhm.
there, over there? So,
That's cool.
Lots and lots and lots of reasons.
What do you?
Cultural,
And that's what I was about to say. What would you say is the number one biggest thing that was different from here in the States as opposed to Accra, Ghana?
they value human life.
Wow.
Mm,
Human life.
yeah.
Well, do you have a reason why you think that is?
Well-
what did you see? What lets you know that they value human life more than we do?
Not one time did I see a gun. Not one time did I hear anybody talking about a gun.
Mhm.
Not one time did we even saw the police, and I don't think the police even had guns. I didn't see any violence. I didn't hear the N word, the B word, the H word. I didn't hear any of those things.
Everybody everybody respected each other. It sounds like
yeah,
what
and
you're
I
saying.
mean, I'm sure as the stuff goes on, but where I was, none of that was going on. People are working, people are moving around. A lot is going on, and women and children can move around freely
Uh-huh.
without being harassed, raped, snatched, killed, all types of night. 2, 3 in the morning, a woman can walk down the street, and nobody will bother her.
You know what's amazing about what you said? I think the whole gun culture, that's something that's uniquely present only in American culture.
Yeah, the bullies.
I went to exactly the
Mhm.
bullies. I went to London and I went to France. I didn't see the police don't even have guns, like you were
Yeah,
saying.
exactly.
The Bobbies in London and in England, they don't have guns.
Yeah.
So that was very very much a that's just very much a culture that's right here in the United States.
Yes.
Speaking of culture, Birth of a Nation, Luke Cage. I know you've been gone since the Luke Cage phenomenon has hit.
What in the devil are you talking about?
Luke Cage is it's basically he's out of the Marvel Comics
Oh, okay.
sphere.
Yeah.
When I say he has broke the internet,
Oh,
he broke Netflix.
really?
People have been streaming and looking at this show, and I'm talking about like at the nth degree.
What's so special about it?
First, okay, yeah, he's black. I guess I left that part of it out.
Okay.
But it comes from the comics and Marvels in a time where like 60s and 70s where it was about black exploitation and things of that nature. I haven't seen the show yet, but I just been reading the reviews of it. It's supposedly like one of the dopest Marvel acts.
Oh,
or whatnot.
really? It's a
Yeah,
movie.
people- no, it's a show,
A show.
and
okay.
people have just been like binge watching it at the
Oh,
wazoo.
I'm gonna have to check that out. when
Yeah,
I get home.
it's on Netflix. So
Okay,
you
perfect.
make sure you take a look at that. Now, Birth of a Nation. Birth of a Nation didn't do so well this week at the box office. I think it's very sad for one because movies like Birth of a Nation where the slave or slave revolts, because it's loosely based on Nat Turner. It only did like 7 million at the box office. However, 12 Years a Slave, when the slaves are like mild, did like, I'm talking about over like 9 digits at the box office. So I really want to encourage everyone that's out there, go see Birth of a Nation. Go look and see more of your history. I hear that I'm just not a movie person, but I'm still going to see this joint. I just got to find some time. Some money also, but I got to find some time more than anything. So make sure you go see Birth of a Nation, folks.
I think there are other reasons why Birth of a Nation didn't do well. Several.
I go
I
for it.
won't speak on all of them,
Well, hey, I'll tell you.
but I know of one. A lot of females are upset because of something that happened in his past.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a pending rape case.
Yeah.
Is it pending, or I heard he got acquitted?
I don't know.
He did get acquitted. I don't think there was sufficient evidence. It happened so long ago. This that.
Because this was like when he was in college, because he's older than me.
Yeah,
he was like 96, 97, 98 up in there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then he, of course, now he just put out the
Yeah.
movie in
And then some feminist
2016.
groups, I think, had maybe tried to boycott.
Yes.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons.
Okay.
Charlie Sheen. I'll just say that and leave it there.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen. There's a few more folks. We just got through talking about one of them. He supposedly got something going on with a 13-year-old. With a 13-year-old back in the day. I won't even mention his name, but we talked about him grabbing vaginas.
Like Donald.
Yeah. Also, Chinese trap music. I heard this song, and actually, Troy, what we're gonna do is you're gonna be able to just lay it under. I don't know what they talking about, but when I say it's dope,
Music on point.
it's dope. I'm talking about the Chinese guys. They're going off, they dabbing and some more things.
Yeah.
Chinese trap music. You guys will just make sure you click and listen to the audio portion when we post it. You guys will be able to hear it there.
Don't calm down, boy. It won't.
Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Also, coming up, more Hustle Gang, Over Everything mixtape. Bobby Womack first up, and we're going to try to squeeze in another one on the double play. We're back with more of the podcast and Football 101, folks.
We're going with the Bobby Womack?
That's the name of the song.
Oh, I was going to say, dang, you
man.
finna go there with the...
No. But hey, that song bumping too.
Yeah, okay. Put that Womack on. Shit.
Yeah, you true. Say what now?
We had about 21 minutes.
That's not good.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna have to
Football
speed up.
101?
Yeah, I'm gonna speed on through that right there like that. Well, it is all right.
Hour-long show?
45.
Yeah, because we had to get right under 50 megabytes or whatever it is
For what?
to be able to post it.
On YouTube?
Well,
So
you
it'll
have to
fit.
take it through to a somebody that converts it. And then
The
we
file
put
will be too big
Yeah.
to
For
upload
Facebook?
for YouTube.
Well, it's on live now, right?
Well, yeah, that is, but the audio part of it.
Oh, the music.
Yeah, the music and all the audio
gotcha.
parts of it. Speaking of Nate Parker, he's on the screen now. This is what I was talking about, folks. And I think it sucks. Also, YouTube about and what you said is true because of the rape allegation and everything.
Yeah.
But I think it's just the media period hasn't really talked about it a lot because of the portrayal of, because it's loosely based on Nat Turner. Nat Turner was revolting, killing slave masters and all that too. I think that's what has a lot to do with it also.
His target audience don't take him seriously.
Now, why you say that? Now, because this is my first time hearing of this guy. But I hear that he's
He was
played
a
in
great
other
debater.
stuff too. That's with Denzel Washington, right?
Yeah, like he's
Now, is that why they don't take him seriously?
no, they don't take him seriously because of his choice in marriage.
Oh.
See,
how
we-
you gonna tell me?
Oh, okay.
See, I mean, we do that too much though. Like that's why I said Charlie Sheen, because he can do all the crazy crap in the world,
Yeah.
but people will still fall behind him because he's a good actor.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
You know, so we tend to take people's personal too much
Yeah.
and put it into their professional. When we, in any other setting, we really want to do that. But we tend to, like Martin Luther King, a lot of people started falling back on him because they figured out he was promiscuous. And I'm like, okay, so is
Yeah.
every other black man with a penis. Okay.
Just
Like-
men, period.
So,
Yeah.
Every
I've
other
heard
man,
a
period.
lot of people say that. I'm not going to see that movie. I'm married to a white woman. Well, how you going to tell me about my history?
But that's what sucks about that. You know, because just
we want
because,
them to be the
though,
perfect package of black pride, but then, I don't know. People
Yeah.
expect too much out of other people.
Yeah, like I mean,
Take them for who
if
they
just
are.
because you dated a woman of any other race,
Yeah.
that don't mean that you now don't know who you are as a person. You know, like
No.
male or female. Exactly. But yeah, I mean that's a personal belief.
I'm sorry, I'm confused.
So what now?
That's what you said.
She didn't say nothing.
I don't know.
She didn't say nothing. That's what she did. She didn't say nothing, but yeah, silence sometimes is stronger than
clothes on
words.
stuff like that.
Yeah. I definitely understand. But you know, once again though,
And again, I just don't go to the movies like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
I don't
gonna
really go
cost
to
too
the
much.
movies either.
Yeah.
But
Spend $50 when you come through that.
But-
Then 12 Years a Slave, a lot of those movies do a lot better because, at least for other audiences that aren't black,
they're easy to watch.
they're easier.
Mm.
They're
I didn't
easier
think
to
about that part.
digest
Yeah, I didn't think
and
about that.
accept.
But
Not
why
so
is
much
that
easier.
though? I think that
Because
sucks,
it
though.
doesn't show. It doesn't, because like think of Django, the end of Django when he comes in just shooting everybody. Notice he was the only one who wasn't even nominated for anything for that movie, but everyone else in that movie won something.
Mm.
It is uncomfortable for the larger, for the majority
okay, sure.
platform to accept any stance against that platform. That's why someone who's just saying, you know, Black Lives Matter could halfway be labeled as a terrorist because you're going against the status quo. So anything that goes against the status quo, people aren't comfortable with. That's why a lot of politicians, Republicans, start speaking out against Donald Trump about how his locker room talk, because it wasn't so much the locker room talk, it's the fact that he came after white women. And the lady on the news said that too, actually, that no one has ever been offended in a presidential race. I mean, white women are off limits when it comes to making fun of them or classifying them or putting them in any sort of box. And Donald Trump did that. So they were outraged because that's against the status quo. You can go after black women, after Hispanic women all day, but don't go after white women. So the fact that 12 Years a Slave doesn't show that we're sick of this and we're going to revolt, and Nat Turner did. You didn't bring out that audience that's comfortable with seeing, you know, people in their place or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
Perceived to be element.
right.
You guys educate me all the time. See, this is what happened. This is why you guys need to make sure you tune in to this part of it, because there's only so much we can put into like a 45 to 50 minute show. And the behind the scenes stuff is like just incredible. So like I said, these ladies, they just put me up on something all the time.
Whoever won the contest, the clothing contest?
We
Y'all were giving away some clothes or something
We weren't giving away clothes. We were giving away gift certificates.
to the latest boutique.
Yes, to
Yeah.
Runway Boutique
Runway
on
Boutique.
Bell
Who won that?
Road.
Some everybody won. Yeah, we gave away like 3-4 of them.
We had
Each
a
one.
participant.
Did they answer the questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of people. Well, a lot of.
So be sure to go by and use your certificates. Let me turn around. Be sure to go by and use your certificates. Again, she's having some going on Friday as well.
It's like
But yeah, go by and use them.
Shop.
10%
That's
off.
what's
a
up.
sipping shop. No, I just want to close.
Troy said he was ready.
Right. I just want to close this one.
So this is the last part, right?
Say what?
This is the last part because
This is
kinda-
football 101, and then
signs of time.
Signs of
Signs of
times.
times. You know what, Troy? That's what hey Troy, that's what I forgot to tell you. I forgot to bring up the Chinese trap music because I want you to play that under while I was talking, and then I want you to play this little piece from Rob De Niro. Well, I forgot both of them, so I'll just talk about Robert De Niro and in post editing, if we could put some of that Chinese trap music under the bed. You found some Chinese trap music?
Oh my gosh. This is gonna be hilarious.
Oh my God. Okay. I got to verify it though. Okay, then I'm with you, Troy. Troy said I got to verify the Chinese trap music. Wow. Actually, Troy. Hey, Troy, if you log on to Facebook and go to the Surround Sound Podcast fan page, you'll be able to scroll down and you'll be able to see it, and you possibly could record a piece of it or so to fit right there. Also, you'll see we're not going to even worry about that part of it, but the Robert De Niro, but you'll be able to see a part of it. Okay.
Just knock these two out.
So, yeah, how many minutes are we in now?
21 or so.
Okay, so we only do two things.
Right.
I get confused.
Yeah, we only did two because you combined the first two.
Right. I get confused.
Now, will this automatically save on YouTube, or it's just live and that's it?
It'll save on YouTube.
I'm about to
Okay.
say, that's right. I don't know. Me and technology, we on a need to know basis.
Yeah, it's
Only what I need to
alive.
know. Man, sometimes I wish I was born like either 5 years earlier or 5 years later, because like the things that I learned in college,
Yeah.
they obsolete now.
Okay.
Like I was talking to a friend of mine. Like she know how to build a website,
Yeah.
the blogging, all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, if I was born 5 years earlier, then I wouldn't need to know it because I've been able to get in doing
those
what I know now.
professions, you gotta really be thinking ahead, or you gotta stay in school.
I
for-
just
to
stay on top.
Stay abreast of what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
To go to school, to be born. Oh, okay. Yeah, you need about 100. Nah, that's true. Telescope bound. Stick with the telescope. That's about it.
I don't want to go do that.
You know,
No.
I thought about it. I want to be. I don't know. I kind of want to go into space, but at the same time, I don't want to be there long. I just want to go look and say I be able to say I went. That's what I really want. I don't really want to go to space. I want to be able to say I went. That'd be like the dopest. Like nobody can can top that. Yeah, baby, I went to space and then I came back. I was an astronaut. Like this, I win. That's it. She falls in my arms and we never, what they call it, merrily ever after.
What girl is
Happily.
this?
I don't
you
know.
Speak of?
I don't know. But the one I say it to, or would have said it to, I win. She falls in my arms and we ride off in the sunset or something. Okay, we ready, Trizoi? About to woo mad. That hustle game junk is hard.
I got to listen. I can't wait.
That junk is hard. Hard as a brick.
I'm getting into jazz age. I don't
Oh my
listen to
goodness.
anything.
Oh my
but
goodness.
jazz.
You be killing me acting like you so old, bro. You be killing me acting like you just so
I'm so
old.
sick of hearing Drake's voice on the radio. Every song
Yes, this
is
is
Drake.
true.
I'm tired. I'm just tired.
Well, this is hustle gang though. This ain't
I
Drake ain't on
can't
there.
wait. Maybe it'll bring me back.
Like,
I'm
nah,
gonna try
not really.
it.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Like, that's what you say. I really don't want to hear it, but okay. Welcome back, folks. Football 101. This is Surround Sound Podcast, sponsored by Healthy Junk Food, and we are with Miss Montoya I. Martin. Montoya, basically, you were gone the duration of the time that we were on break.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do now, what I'm going to attempt to do now is just tell you what's the most happening things in the NFL right
Yes, let me know because I don't know.
now. And I need you to know.
Okay.
Okay. Football 101 once again, folks. Falcons are 4-1 after flying high after beating previously undefeated the Denver Broncos 23-16. Thankfully, though, wide receiver Julio Jones didn't have to have 300 yards receiving for them to win, and Matt Ryan didn't have to throw for half a stack for them to win. But they still pulled out an out-of-conference win. One interesting thing about the Atlanta Falcons, and I'm going to contrast them with the Tennessee Titans, they're built for early season and indoor. I want to see what happens to the Falcons late November, mid-December. This is when I want to see them, because they haven't even made it they haven't made it deep into the playoffs since 2012. And then they lost the NFC Championship game to the eventual team that lost in the Super Bowl, 49ers. But right now, they're going to be 4-1, 5-1, 6-2. They're going to always have good early seasons. We just need to see what you guys do in December and January. Now, I told you guys on Facebook Live starting lineup that I'm not going to do any more analysis on the Cowboys. This is why. It is a moot point to talk about the Cowboys until week 8. You say, why week 8? RJ, I don't understand. Because Jerry Jones is still talking about putting in Tony Romo after he gets back from being hurt. If you're going to put in Tony Romo after being hurt since the preseason, and Dak Prescott has been playing playing out of his mind, and you put this dude in, I just don't see the reason to talk about it then. Because they're going to win for the next couple of weeks. Dak Prescott is playing out of his mind, Montoya. They're going to win for the next couple of weeks, and that's going to be that on that. And then you're going to bring back Tony Romo week 8, and he's going to lose. Well, okay, then I'll start talking about you guys again when y'all lose. That's that on that. Now, getting back to my Bears. My Bears lost 29-23 to Indy. Just a ton of mistakes. But they were not made by the quarterback. One time to Jay Cutler. Stop throwing picks, having fumbles and all that good stuff, but I ain't going to get mad about that. But one time to Brian Hoyer. He threw for over 300 yards. He almost threw for 400 yards, no picks, and we still lost. That is amazing. That is just simply amazing. I don't even begin to understand that. But, hey, it just proved to be insurmountable at the end of the day. Now about this is the contrast part of it with the Tennessee Titans. Excuse me. All right. The Titans beat Miami, and it felt like 0-1 again. It felt like Steve McNair and Eddie George was back there again. Marcus Mariota, Derrick Henry, DeMarco Murray. The offensive philosophy was shown this past Sunday. Believe that. These guys, and for the first time in the Eminem era, they showed what they will be like, or what they should be like for the next 5 to 6 years. It was baffling me in the beginning of the season when they were trying to do all this misdirection, all this read option, all these fakes left and fake right. It was a part in the game, Montoya.
Okay.
Where they went on a 10-play drive and they ran the ball 10 times. All they did was they handed the ball off to Murray about 3 times. Then they came back, handed it to the rookie Derrick Henry about 3 times, and then they handed it back to Murray a couple more times. And then the 10th time, Mariota just ran the ball in. What I'm saying is this. It ain't going to be pretty. It ain't going to be no high flying. It ain't going to be, catching the ball and running like this and running like that and doing all that. But if you want to win, all you got to do is watch this. Because it was smash mouth football. I do not see how a team that has the number 1 ranked run defense and the number 2 ranked number 1 ranked pass offensive line and the number 2 ranked run offensive line, how you just don't get a ball, just give it to the running backs and just let them run. I don't get it. You guys probably don't even get this portion of the show, but it's fine. It's fine. No problems at all. Also, in this second quarter of the season, which started last week in week 5. These guys should basically go undefeated. They should win 5 straight games. They play Cleveland, they play Indianapolis, they play Jacksonville, and they play San Diego. None of these teams are over 500.
That's us, Titans.
Yes,
Okay,
that's who we're gonna play. We're gonna play Cleveland
and we
next
should
week.
win all of those.
Yes, we should win all those. Like
Okay.
just all of those. Especially if we run the ball how we did against Miami.
Okay.
That's but also is in addition to how we ran the ball, our passing game miraculously just was so much better. We hit Miami with a lot of quick hitting passes. We hit Miami with a lot of quick hitting passes, and we also when we did throw the ball deep, it was wide open because we done ran the ball like 10 times down their throat, and then we hit them with a lot of quick passes. Then we throw the bomb to Andre Johnson for the
Is
touchdown.
Miami good, or I mean, they some slaw. I mean,
No. Miami
okay.
was better, but honestly, it was the defense and how we played more than anything.
okay. So we really are getting better. We didn't play a slaw team. We're getting better.
Yeah, and I mean the way we played, the way the Titans have played, even if it was a slaw team, we still have lost the slaw team.
Okay.
So it really don't matter that part
Don't
of
do
it.
that.
I'm just saying. But getting back to my initial point on this, the back part of this schedule is very beatable. We play Chicago in week 12. My team, exactly. We play the only teams that really could give them any trouble is Green Bay, Denver, and Green Bay and Denver. I mean, honestly, honestly, my initial thing should hold true. The Titans should go 10-6, 9-7. They should do this. I just do not see why they would not. But this falls on the earlier losses. They fall on 2 people: the offensive coordinator, Jason Michael, and Marcus Mariota. They need to get on one page, and it seemed like against Miami we got on the page, on the same page. We're back with more of the podcast. We got Hustle Gang, Dope House, and Sign of the Times is coming up next. Adequate information. Folks kill me talking about they don't know. We'll be back in a minute, y'all. When I say y'all look like, what is he talking about? That was hilarious.
I love me some football and basketball, but all I do is I follow the ball and I root for both teams.
Oh my God.
Run, get that. Go this way, you know. I just like good football. Like I don't know the logistics, I don't know the language.
No. There's a whole history you have to know.
It's something they like. These folks can go back 20 years and remember, man, such and such ran that ball.
Right.
It took 3 seconds for them to get down there.
Right.
And
There's
that's
too many
like,
details.
wow.
It's not. It's really not.
I mean, but you're into sports. Like, I'm into music, so I can remember details about songs that people haven't heard in a long time.
It's funny.
So
I was on Facebook, and somebody that I went to high school with, he played. I don't think he played for TSU's band, but he said it's feeling like. What did he say? The exact word did he say? He mentioned a Michael Jackson song. He said it's a whatever Michael Jackson song, E flat type of night.
Oh wow!
I was like, I guess I had to be in the band for that.
Right.
Like
You had to be there.
I'm like, what? It's an E flat. I can't think of the song, but that tripped me out. I was like, so that's kind of equivalent to me on that type of stuff. But I was like, an E flat.
I mean, that's just knowing music. See,
And these folk can run down every Super Bowl who won
That's
for
what
the
I'm
last
saying.
30 years.
that's
You
what
know
I'm
I'm
saying.
You know what's sad about that though? Like you actually study. Like it's people you can go to study music. It's nowhere to go to study. You said something, Troy?
No, he did.
It's nowhere to go to study football.
Right.
But it's incredible because some of that stuff just come back like that. It just like I don't know.
Especially if you followed it your whole life.
Yeah, and I mean, like a lot of people play like video games and stuff like that. Like
Oh yeah, you play.
I had one video game and that was a regular Nintendo, and after that, my video game was ESPN. Like I didn't even care. I didn't even ask for it. It's not like my folks was like, "Nah, we ain't gonna buy you one." I just didn't even
Just
care.
wasn't into it no more.
I just wanted to watch ESPN. We had cable. Fool.
Yeah.
Man, we got cable, bro.
Y'all were the upper echelon.
When we had cable?
Yeah.
No. It took us
Upper
a while to
echelon.
get cable. You remember the little thing that is across the top? See. We had the box. The box was like on top of the TV, and they didn't have remotes yet then. And you had to like you had to move it across the thing
To do
to,
what?
to change the channel.
Wow.
Yeah, you don't remember that?
My grandma has a TV like that.
She still
We
got
had satellite.
Wow.
So it was something. a
Used to
little
show, this
different.
is showing up country. See, now y'all was the sedated people having satellites and things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, we was in the city. We went through about 4 or 5 boxes. What was the name of it? It was Cablevision then.
We had
Oh, my
Verizon
goodness.
FiOS.
What did
What
Robert
did we
De Niro
have? I guess
call it?
was it Comcast? I don't know. We had I don't know what it was called.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Oh, shoot.
What's that now?
We got something set up. So
The who set up?
Pictures at about 20.
Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, we need to go back to. Let me go back to the Facebook Live joint.
oh Lord, the Prince tribute.
Man, I love that Prince. That Prince, come on in there, man. That thing be hard, bruh.
That's a hard blow for me, man. That was a harder blow for me, I think, than Michael
Than Mike?
Jackson.
Mm.
It don't seem like he should have passed away.
Like
so,
Prince, nah.
like you should be around for a little while longer, Prince.
Like, they had been coming for Mike for years
Yeah, and then he
with
was.
the child stuff and
Yeah.
the hair on fire stuff, and it's just
The monkey.
yeah, they had been coming for him for a while.
Live stream. Click.
Hey, Montel, ask us a question so we seem interesting.
About what?
No, on the
Oh.
thing.
That's not nice. That's so bad.
Hey, you know, it take time to build it up. I'm watching it though. It says 52 views. Well, see, I don't know. Best of show. What is that?
What
I'm
has
under
52
there.
views? That has
You
52
see
views?
that?
No.
What's
Well,
that?
this
That's
has-
something different.
Yeah, that's something
okay.
What? Huh? Okay.
I'm watching us live, and it's a terrible delay, but I guess you can't help that.
They don't know
You
it.
know.
Like the people.
You might have Nipplegate or something. I don't know.
Nipplegate.
You know, remember when Janet was doing the show and they ripped her thing off?
Oh, okay, the
Then
delay.
They
I see
decided they were going to have delays from now on.
That girl said Nipplegate. I was like, what is that?
I
Okay.
don't remember that.
I remember.
I know what you're talking about. It was just funny to
Was
hear
it,
you say.
who was the guy, the
Nipplegate.
singer?
Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake. Yeah.
I never understood that. Like, why that they thought that'd be a classy or even feasible part of the show.
Like even if her nipple was covered, why would you rip the thing off her nipple?
So it was covered.
It was covered at first, and it was I guess supposed to be covered under there afterward, like after he
Yeah,
ripped
like
the
she
thing
had
off.
some petals or something on.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Janet didn't have anything; it was just her nipple. I don't know.
Oh. I mean, okay. But
Exactly. Yeah.
still, it's like,
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
I don't think that would have. Whoever was the choreographer was just being a dick.
Yeah. Wardrobe malfunction.
My ass.
What's up, everybody? Just
What did he say?
Ju-
Did he go? I heard he went off
just
on him.
just the part where he like calls him a dog or something like that. Okay, yeah. I just want like that little part of it. Let me set it up real quick. I'm so sorry, y'all, man. Like it's 11 people watching now. What's going on, Patrice? I'm so sorry that I did a bonehead thing, man. Like I was supposed to do the Facebook Live, and for some reason I had clicked it to where
It was Friday.
it was private. I don't know what I was thinking.
Party for one.
But
That's stupid.
hey man, what's going on, Patrice? What's going on? What's up, Teresa? How you doing, girl? Okay, let me get my head squared away. In the corner somewhere, you can look and you can see us on. What is this?
That's
I went blank.
YouTube Live.
Yeah, we streaming live on YouTube. I don't know,
I
man.
have to start bringing post-it notes.
just do
Yeah, something I
whatever.
can read, man.
Yeah.
We're experimenting right now.
So y'all can see the whole show. We can see all the behind the scenes. We talked about Donald Trump. We talked about Birth of a Nation. Talked about Luke Cage. We talked about a lot of things, man, like that we cannot actually get in a show format. But if you check in with us, you'll be able to see. I thank you, Teresa, for being able to finally catch it, man. Like, make sure you click the link so you'll be able to see the whole thing, man. Trezoy, are we ready? Alrighty. Well, what's about to happen now is we're about to record the last segment of the show, which is called.
I don't hear you.
Surround
checking the
sound
link?
over time.
Yeah, I turned the mic on. The last part of the show where we do just a little bit of snippet of something that's going on. It's adequate information. Doo-doo-doo-doo. See, that's why y'all got to go and check the link, man. All right. All right, folks, we are back. Surround Sound Podcast sponsored by Healthy Junk Food. We got Miss Montoya I. Martin in the building. One time to D Holiday also keeping us on and doing our thing. Sign of the times. It is adequate information. Folks kill me saying that they don't know. And one key person that did not know this past week was Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice has apologized now about his blunder. Oh my God. Oh, Teresa's checking in from the DR. She's in the Dominican Republic.
Oh,
Okay.
yes, yes.
What's up, Teresa? Okay, back to what I was saying. He said he didn't know that the All Lives Matter movement was going on and it was between black people. This is why I always say to black entertainers and athletes, if you're not really in that thing, if that's not really not your thing, you don't have to talk about nothing black. Because what will happen is you'll go and you'll start talking about something that you really don't know nothing about. And that's basically what happened with Jerry Rice. And not everybody was mad at him for just trying to do, I guess, the right thing.
Black Twitter is a beast.
Yeah. So just adequate information. Make sure you got it. Speaking of adequate information, can you play that little snippet for me real quick on Robert De Niro on Trump? Yeah.
Wow.
Robert De Niro basically called this man everything under the sun. A little later on, he says something that was very interesting to me. And Robert De Niro, hey, Bobby, I understand it. Hey, if you want to put me in a movie or something,
Man,
that's cool.
That sounds like a piece out of Casino.
Yes, indeed, Montoya. This is my thing. Later on in that diatribe that he had, he says if the United States has come to this, that he is a candidate, then there is a problem. What's going on, J Soul? What's going on, Nina? The problem is not that it came to something, or it is at this certain point. It's been going on. Those things have been happening. So, Bobby De Niro, the problem is not that, now it's something different. It's the fact that now Trump is being exposed, or people like Trump. It's not just Trump. It's a lot of them. They're being exposed. What's going on, Pi? What's going on, Taisha? And that is the problem. Adequate information, brother. Now it's coming out. Lastly, where am I at? This is my question to everybody in YouTube land, Facebook Live land, and listening to the podcast. Adequate information is very important. But in getting adequate information, who are you getting it from? I remember when I was in school, there was this thing called gatekeeping. And what is gatekeeping? Gatekeeping is the thought process that the person that is giving you the information is giving you a certain amount of information. Like, they want you to know certain things or certain aspects because they feel like this is most important. Well, if that's the case, what do they go through? Or why do they want you to know this certain thing and not something else? That's all I'm talking about. Also, where did they come from? What does their personal Facebook and Twitter and Instagram look like? Because on the outside, it is what it is. We'll We'll be back with some more, man, next week. We appreciate you guys for rocking with us. Once again, you can click the link and you'll be able to see us for the entirety of the show. This is the Surround Sound Podcast, folks. For D Holiday, for Troy, for our sponsor, Miss Montoya I. Martin, and everybody at Healthy Junk Food. We appreciate you guys. And just stay safe. Stay safe, man. And that's how it goes.
That's it.
That is it. No more needles.
That's a wrap.
When I say you crazy,
Who, man?
Like-
What I do?
like you just so crazy, dog. Like
What I do?
you just
I'm
crazy.
sorry.
Wardrobe malfunction.
Yes.
I guess we need to end this. Thanks to everybody for
Keep talking.
for kicking it with us for what, about an hour? That's right, we kicked it
About
for an
hour
hour.
15.
We kicked it for an hour, man. We're gonna do it just like this, like every week. And
We're gonna play spades next week. Now.
see, that's what I'm talking about. You so crazy, man. We're gonna play spades or something, like she said, dominoes. And we're gonna also keep you abreast to information for real information. And we're gonna try to give it to you, man, as best as we can, man. I don't know. I just like to I thank these people earlier tonight. I'm not gonna announce why I thanked them, but to these three people, Troy's over there putting the thing together, but you saw him. He made a comment about Trump and the Republican Party and this, that, and the third. I just thank these three people, man. Montoya, this chick here. When I say anything I've ever asked Montoya, she has given me an answer, and that is ridiculous to me because I have been in this area for like over 15 years.
You know, Desiree asked me. She said, "How did you?" And I couldn't remember, but I know he was stalking me on Facebook or something. It was something to that effect, you know. And I was like, "Who is this dude?"
God brought us together. The Most High brought us together.
Oh.
But anything I've ever asked her, I was like, Montoya, I asked her something random one day. I was like, Montoya, where can I buy a used tire? See, what you need to do is you need to go over here on Charlotte Pike, go 2 stores down. There's a dude named Dale.
Right,
You
right.
tell Dale it was something like that. It wasn't Charlotte Pike. What's that street?
I can't even remember. Like,
It's that street. Dickinson Road.
yeah.
So this is
Oh,
actually happening.
yeah.
y'all.
Okay, sorry.
On Dickinson Road. See, what you gonna do is his name Dale. I was like,
Bobby.
Bobby.
Yeah,
See,
Bobby's
I'm not
tires.
lying. I'm
Everybody
not lying.
knows Bobby's tires.
yeah, man. And I actually went to Bobby's Tires, and he was like, oh yeah, man, oh yeah. Da, 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 da.
That's all right.
This is crazy. It's crazy how much information that you know.
Yeah. He's
And-
a stalker.
All right, I stalked her. Hey, I stalked you for your information. I appreciate
But
it.
he's also a poet. If y'all don't know this, you haven't heard some of the stuff that's on this sound stream page. His poetry. OMG. He's been in clubs and he does poetry.
You wouldn't
Don't
think I
let the
did
smooth
poetry.
taste fool you.
You wouldn't think I did poetry like this, man. Yeah, man. And D, let me talk about D right quick.
Yeah, let's get her on camera.
Yeah, slide that thing or you come on.
D Holiday.
D is another person. Now I know why. I'm
She
okay.
got that voice.
Now I know I met D through Montoya. Now everything I have asked of D, and what's more important, the things I have not asked of D, she is able to do. And I don't get it. Like, why are women so dope?
Because we are God.
Ooh,
Please understand.
I believe that. I believe that because
First
I mean,
person you meet.
and this is what's so crazy to me. I had a vision, and apparently I'm giving y'all enough of the vision that y'all are able to do stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just like I just got this thing in my head, and I tell D all the time, like, just ask me like random questions so I can like tell you stuff because I'll be thinking it, and I just won't happen to say it out
Yeah,
loud.
we just need y'all to build houses and hunt for food.
Yeah.
Basic. You get the oil change.
You see this?
Don't be trying to do all that extra. Let us plan and organize. You gather and hunt.
Hunter
and build.
gatherers.
Yes, yes. Cut the grass. Take the trash out. That type of stuff.
Okay. I can do those things. I do those things very well. But once again, man, we thank y'all for kicking it with us on our first foray into the live streaming world or atmosphere or whatever. But hey, we're gonna have
YouTube
a lot.
Live is all right. It's okay. I like it.
Yeah, it's like it catched up. Did you do something?
No, this is just the software program that's streaming to the Facebook. You see how delayed the Facebook still is?
Oh.
So this is just the
Gotcha.
software.
Oh, so okay, so that's okay.
So this is what's recording us, and then it
But
it
it's like a
connects
10-second delay or something.
onto the
Okay,
actual
cool.
feed.
So then you can take this link and put it on Facebook so people can
Twitter or
click the
something.
link. Or okay.
Mhm. Yep.
Okay. Well,
It'll save to YouTube and all that.
well, hopefully my Cubs. Hopefully we winning. Because we do not need to go to a fifth game, although we'll be in Wrigley. We don't need to go to a fifth game. So come on, Cubs, go ahead and win that thing just like that there. Titans, you guys did great. UT, come on, do some more. You know, beat Alabama, because I'm tired of people. I'm meeting a lot of folks from Alabama, man. They talking so much noise to me, though, UT. Come on, bruh. Do that for your people, huh? T-shirt Tuesday, real quick. Let's see your T-shirt.
Yes, Healthy Junk Food Ghana. If you want to see little bits and pieces of my trip to Africa, they're on Facebook, on my Facebook page, Montoya I. Martin. And I also have a YouTube page, Montoya I. Martin, where there are longer 2 videos I put. I still have a lot more footage, but I don't want to put intimate moments out there for y'all to, scrutinize. Well, I mean, I was with a family and they were going through,
trials,
there was a death in the family and stuff, and so, but yeah, if you want to check it out, then yeah, Facebook and YouTube, you can kind of see, but you really need to go for yourself in order to really understand and feel what I'm talking about. You really have to go.
When I come to Ghana, can I stay at your house?
You better believe it.
All right, then. I'm coming. As long if I got free housing.
Yeah, and that's my whole
cooking?
point of going, so that when folks want to come, then
So you cooking too?
Nah, I ain't doing all that.
It was a catch this. We'll see you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat channel, Surround Sound Podcast, Pippin, and we are out. Peace.